All right, so night one of the trip. I am at this really awesome dispersed site out in the middle of nowhere. I'm not going to disclose the location, but it's near the McCallamy Wilderness. Anyway, um, just wanted to do a quick video. I look ridiculous right now. The mosquitoes are terrible. They are awful. Never seen them this bad in my life. But let me show you my car camping setup real quick. So I got the roof box for whatever general stuff. Pretty simple. I've got this nice little foam pad, got a light in there, bear spray, got my charging device, ice chests, clothes and hiking gear, blah blah blah. So yeah, this is easy. I just put that seat forward and I'm good to go. So yep, tomorrow I'm going to be doing some pretty good hikes. Should be around 9 or 10 miles, I believe. But I will remember to do some update videos this time. All right, cool. See you guys soon. Good morning. Had a great night of sleep last night. Today I plan on doing the Little Round Top and Showers Lake Loop, just south of Lake Tahoe and just north of Carson Pass. This has been a great campsite. I think I'm probably going to come back here tonight. I'm just a couple minutes from the trailhead and there's nobody else out here. That is the best part about having weekdays off, is when I want to do stuff like this, I don't have to deal with crowds. But yeah, should be around an 8-mile hike, but I'll probably turn that into a 10-mile hike just because there's some other little lakes and stuff in there I want to explore. I'll be sure to take some videos along the way, and hopefully it's a good day. I finally packed a lot of food. I have a tendency to not pack food on day hikes because I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll grab something when we get back. I turn into a gremlin. It is never fine. So today I should be fully saturated. So yeah, let's do it. And to add on to my last video, this is a mosquito net that I've turned into a bonnet because these things really freaking like my ears for some reason. So if I have the ears covered, I'm okay. As you can see, wildflowers are already starting to bloom. Right about 8,000 feet, maybe even a little bit higher at this dispersed site. Gonna be going up to about 10,000 a day. So there's still probably gonna be some snow up at the top, but down here it's beautiful. Can't complain about the weather. Got great colors popping up all over the place, so it should be a good trip. Made it to the top. It's a little bit windy. Well, I haven't gone that far since the last video. Still just going up this ridge a little bit, trying to get to Little Round Top. I had to call in a couple of what I think are wildfires. Luckily I have phone service up here, but yeah, we have had some crazy lightning storms come through the last couple of days. Luckily it's still pretty wet, so to me it doesn't feel like a huge concern being up here, but I guess we'll see as the day goes. I'm gonna keep on trucking, head up to the top. All right, we are starting to get towards the top. That is Little Round Top right there. It's kind of a nice view up here. That is Round Top, the very large one right there. That is the actual Round Top on the other side of Highway 88. I've gotten almost to the top of that. I got to the very top and then couldn't get the last like 20 feet of elevation because winds were really sketchy and it was a high scramble sort of deal. But I've got a feeling I'll be able to hit this one today. It looks pretty calm. All right, here is the view from the top of Little Round Top. Very easy peak. For my personal scale, I'd put it at a 6, maybe even a 5 out of 10 in terms of going up peaks. Pretty cool that, you know, Lake Tahoe's right there. So obviously I made it to the top. I think I'm gonna hang out for 20-30 minutes, take some pictures, soak in the views. See a lot of peaks that I've climbed in the past, which is really cool. We've got Pyramid over there, Ralston over there, Tallac is over there. Back this way we've got Freel, Job's, and Job's sister. Did all those in one day. That was a tough day. Back over this way, Round Top. I didn't get all the way to the top, but I still say I summited because I was really only like 20 feet from the top. It's just the wind, along with the little crevice there in the rock, was really sketchy. So I guess technically I didn't summit, but I will at some point. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. I think I'm gonna go back down the trail towards some of those little lakes down there in the basin. And yeah, cool. All right, really making my way down the hill now. Had to cross a couple of little snow fields. Still haven't seen anybody on trail. I think that's Showers Lake, and I believe that is my destination. So we will find out. All right, I made it to Showers Lake. Very pretty. Quite a few people just because it's right off of the PCT. Marmot tried to steal my food. It didn't happen, so he ran away. He was sneaking up on me though. He was trying. Now I'm gonna complete the loop and head on back to the car. Probably got a few hours to go. Well, I took a risk with coming out here pretty early in the season, early June, and not too bad, but definitely had some pretty gnarly snow fields to go through. Luckily it's not too hot today, so I wasn't post-holing like crazy. The last 2 hours have been walking through huge snowfield after huge snowfield. So yeah, can't wait to turn this corner because it should be on like a south-facing aspect. So typically that means less snow. It's been tough. All right, so today ended up being more like a 12-mile day, not the 8 to 10 that I had originally imagined. A lot of that was pushing through snow, which was pretty tough. But it was fun. It was a good day. Had a great hike. Can't wait to get back out there tomorrow. I think my plan for tomorrow is to do Red Lake Peak, potentially Stevens Peak, and potentially Elephant's Back. So 1 to 3 peaks, just kind of depending on how I feel tomorrow. I'm pretty freaking tired right now, but you know, if I can rally, might as well just do all 3. 9-10 hours sleep will do a lot to me, so we'll see what happens and we'll find out together. All right, so it's day number 2 of the trip. Last night was great. Slept like a rock. Mosquitoes didn't get me too bad, which was awesome. So this morning I gotta just go to a stream crossing up the road, fill up some water, purify it obviously, and then I'll hit the trail. I carry about, what is it, a little over 50 ounces of water when I hike. That seems to be enough for me for, you know, an environment like this where I know there's stream crossings and lakes all over the place. But if I start the trail with 0 water, I'm gonna be hurting, so I can't do that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated and hopefully take another video when I get to the trailhead. Much more mellow start to this hike. Pretty nice. There's only a couple cars at the trailhead. Haven't really seen anybody yet. So yeah, it's going pretty good so far. All right, so I made it to Red Lake Peak, almost. I'm kind of on the southern buttress of this peak or of this mountain. That isn't the true peak. Right there, that's the true peak. And I'm not sure if I'm up to do that today, but we will see. I'm gonna head over there and see if it's doable. All right, I elected to skip Red Lake Peak, and right here is Stevens Peak right in front of us. And that is the peak I will be doing. Just got to traverse this ridge line. It's going to be kind of far, but should be fun. All right, made it to the top of Stevens Peak, signed the summit registry. Taking a few minutes to kind of soak in the beauty of it all. It was a pretty tough hike. Mostly red peak, just getting up there. So it was worth it for sure. I would do this 100 more times. This is a really cool peak. Lot that you can see from up here. You see Nevada, Tahoe, Carson Pass, all the way down to what I believe is Highway 108, Sonora Pass. So that's pretty far. That, you know, driving to get there would take forever, but I guess as the bird flies, it's not super far. So yeah, I'm gonna go back down, might try to take a different route. Not really sure. That route on the way up was a little bit brutal on my feet, so we will see what happens, but here is proof that I made it, and yeah, go back to the car. All right, so a little bit of an abrupt ending to that video. I ended up being a little over 12 miles this day as well, with quite a bit of elevation gain. I just really wasn't in the mood to take a video at the end of this. So go ahead and enjoy this picture. It's one of the better ones I took on the trip. And if you want to see more, follow me at Adam K Photos on Instagram. And I'll try to put out more of these videos. It's kind of fun.